I want to say good afternoon to everybody watching on YouTube and also through the PlayStation Network. Thank you so much for watching. Solid Assassin here. Of course, my real name is Troy West. More MLB The Show live exhibition match. We today have the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Yankees. Thank you so much for watching. I've been doing it faithfully every week on Wednesdays. I didn't get around to broadcasting yesterday, so I definitely wanted to do it this afternoon. Two teams having pretty surprising years. The Braves still under 500, but everybody thought they would probably finish last in the NL East, but right now they're second, even though they're still not close to a playoff berth. And the Yankees, right there, second right now in the East, just a game or so behind Boston, and their young talent is starting to emerge, and you will see it here on display today. Even though I see there, it look like Aaron Judge is not in the lineup. Nope. So gonna go and get this game started. We'll go to Yankee Stadium. Of course, I'm a huge Atlanta Braves fan, but I'll probably bring up a whole lot throughout the broadcast. Let's go and get this game started. On the mound, Julio Teheran, young pitcher for the Braves, and Luis Severino for the Yankees, also a young up-and-coming pitcher. So it should be a good game. Braves and Yankees coming up. I'm Troy West. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, in New York. Thank you so much for watching. Another presentation of live exhibition baseball between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. First pitch is coming up next. Luis Severino, might be pronouncing that wrong. See, look at his numbers so far this year. ERA, pretty decent. Again, the stats be about 2 or 3 days behind, but that's close to where he's at so far this year. And Encarnacion will start and lead off for Atlanta. Of course, this is American League ballpark, so we have a DH in both teams here today. Braves, of course, in the National League, as Encarnacion grounds to second and is thrown out. One pitch, one out. Start the game for Atlanta. Let's look at the rest of the Braves lineup. You saw it right before I started. Encarnacion just rounded out. Brandon Phillips, veteran. Freddie Freeman, Matt Kemp, Adams, DHing, Rodriguez, Markakis, Flowers behind the plate, and Dansby Swanson was in the lineup, but just I heard today he got sent down to the minors, got demoted. So here's Brandon Phillips, long-time Cincinnati Red, now a member of the Atlanta Braves, as Severino hits the outside corner for a strike. Of course, these two teams has history, World Series history, back in the 90s. That ball's low for ball one, so it's 1-1 is the count. Of course, the Braves was the first team I ever rooted for. Used to watch the Braves back in the day on TBS. They used to be on every night. So that fastball's over for a strike. If you look at the umpiring crew for this game, Earl Hendricks is behind the plate and leading the way. Phillips facing the 1-2 hole. And reaches for the slider and strikes out. So 2 outs here for Atlanta here in the top of the first inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 5.
Severino, he got stuff. So now here's the young talented Freddie Freeman. Of course, was hurt for a while, broke his wrist, came back, still been chugging along. Leads the team in average and home runs. See what he do here with his first at bat. That's a nice cutter for a strike as he blows it right by Freddie Freeman. And this is hit hard to first, but Frazier makes it, and the inning is over. So the Braves go down quietly as you look at Monument Park out in Yankee Stadium. Yankees coming up for the first time. No score. And another young coming pitcher, Julio Teheran. I like his stuff. Look at his numbers so far here in 2017. Definitely pegged as the ace of this roster. He will face Brett Gardner to lead off.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
So here's Teheran. The first pitch for him in this afternoon game is a curveball right at the knees for a strike. Of course, I was mentioning the history of these two franchises. Of course, I also was an Orioles fan, so the Yankees has been a thorn in my side for two franchises. This one, I know for sure they played in a '95 World Series and they lost. Braves came in to New York, won the first two games, wound up pretty much getting swept the rest of the way out as Freeman makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Excuse me, Nick Markakis. So here's the Yankees lineup. Frazier playing for Aaron Judge, so he's on the bench, so he could come in and play. Sanchez, another young up and coming for the Yankees. Holiday, the Glorious. Headley was at first. Here's Frazier. Of course, the Yankees got Frazier from the Chicago White Sox last week. That's a strike. Of course, I was mentioning the history of the Braves. Lost to the Yankees 4-2 in the '95 World Series. Of course, that was a year after the strike. And I think I'm going to go on a record to say '98 is when they lost. I know the Yankees won 3 straight. The first might have been against my Braves, then it was San Diego Padres. Then, of course, the Subway Series was in 2000. Then they lost to the Diamondbacks as they went for 4 straight in 7 games. Of course, the recent one was in '09. The Yankees beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1 to Frazier. Missed it. Sanchez on deck. Here's the 3-1. And this is a line of the right field. Markakis, though, is there for the out. 2 down. Here's Gary Sanchez. One of the young and up-and-coming Yankees again. Great catcher behind the plate. He also has a lot of power with his bat. Comes up though with the bases empty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Teheran, nice spot there to put that fastball, strike 1. Now, if you notice me playing these games, I usually pick the team with the better record. The Yankees definitely have a better record than the Atlanta Braves, but since I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, I couldn't go against them, so I say I'll be the Atlanta Braves this time. As Sanchez down 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This was hit hard, deep right field. Markakis ain't able to make a play on this one. This is gone. Solo home run for Gary Sanchez, and the Yankees take an early 1-0 lead. Of course, everybody talk about Aaron Judge, but this young man right here, definitely a part of the Yankees' future plans. But like the slider hung a little bit too much, and Sanchez took advantage of it. So here's Matt Holliday, part of the veteran mix of this young and up-and-coming Yankees team. They call it a strike as he checked the swing, but it was on the inside plate. Strike one. And that was down the line. They saying it's a fair ball. Holliday will stop at first base, and the Yankees are doing their damage with 2 outs. Single for Matt Holliday. I like that slider again, hung a little bit too much in the middle of the plate. So here's Didi Gregorius. Surprised you with his power. And this was fouled away. Strike one. The high average. Home runs is up there as well. The ball's in the dirt. Holliday gets back to first base. One and one's the count. Fastball a little late by Gregorius. Stays alive. 1-2. This was almost down that line again. And it's fouled that time. Fouls that pitch off. Still 1-2. Curveball misses badly. 2-2. Sanchez homer. Give the Yankees the 1-0 lead. Holliday reached on the single. He's at first as Gregorius works the count full. Chase Headley is on deck for New York. Full count pitch too high, and Gregorius reaches on the walk. So again, the Yankees doing all their damage with 2 outs. So here's Headley. Now with RBI opportunity. Just miss. And Tahari is starting to have some problem. Gets a strike that time as Headley fouls it off. 1-1. Slider, like another slider, but this one will stay in the park. This one caught, and the inning is over. But Gary Sanchez give the Yankees an early lead with a solo home run. 1-0 New York after 1 inning. Here's Matt Kemp. Long-time LA Dodger. The leading RBI man for Atlanta this year. He comes up with the Mississippi as he leads off the second. Oh, nice change up by Severino there. Strike one. And Kemp reaches for that one. Already 0-2 hole for him. Ball outside, 1-2. the 1-2 pitch. And Kemp chased this, struck out. Second strikeout for Severino. One out here in the second for Atlanta. Look at the Yankees defense, of course. I just mentioned Severino behind the plate. Sanchez. That's the battery. Tar Frazier, new Yankee from third to first. Gregorius, Torres, Headley. Out the outfield, Gardner. Of course, Holiday is out there. As Matt Adams will come up. Of course, used to play for the St. Louis Cardinals. And that's balls a strike. Oh, blow a fastball, 97 by Adams, 0-2. Slider, fouls it off to stay alive. And Adams hits this one to right field, and it falls for a base hit all the way to the wall. And of course, Adams will stay at first base. Not a lot of speed, but first base runner for Atlanta. Like he went to that fastball again, Adams was able to hit this one. So here's Sean Rodriguez. As the Braves trail by 1. And that just misses at the D's for ball 1. So Rodriguez numbers ain't that great. And this was lined and makes it through for a base hit. So the Braves now has 2 on with nobody out. Just made it through. As Frazier or Gregorius couldn't get to it. So that brings up Nick Markakis. High fastball, Markakis chases it, fouls it away. Of course, Markakis used to play for the Baltimore Orioles. This is another one of my favorite teams. Had some good years in Baltimore. And that's a late swing, but he gets a piece of it. 0-2 though is the count. That was at 97. And this was hit to shallow left, but it's caught. One out here in the second. Here's Tyler Flowers. See if he can do some damage. 2 on, 2 outs now here in the second. Slider misses, ball 1. One nothing Yankees. That's inside 2-0. Soriano trying to get out of it. And that slider fools him as it ties him up. 2-1 now. Base hit could tie the game. And this was hit. Will it make it to the gap? No, it's caught. And the inning is over. Braves threatened a little bit. Todd Frazier will come up for the first time. Ellsbury and Torres. Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Todd Frazier, the new New York Yankee. Of course, got traded about a week ago from the Chicago White Sox. Frazier, of course, also former Cincinnati Red. First pitch by Tahir misses off the plate. His sliders hit hard and will fall in front for a base hit. So Frazier reaches and leads off with a single.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Should have just stayed up a little bit more. Would have been a flyout. Here's Jacoby Ellsbury. Of course, former Boston Red Sox. Playing center field for the New York Yankees. And on first, and a curveball is at the knees for a strike. That's that side, fouled off, 0-2. Go with the curve again. Misses low. Fastball got him on the outside corner, froze him, strike 3. And Ellsbury's out on strikes. Good pitch location that time by Tahir. Look at the Braves defense. Let's start the outfield. Matt Kemp, Ed Canarsi, Exante Marquez from left to right. Sorry with these names. Davey Swanson, Rodriguez, Phillips, Freeman from third to first. Flowers behind the plate. And you know Tahir is on the mound. Here's Ronald Torres playing second for New York today. Of course, Aaron Judge not in the lineup. He's probably on the bench as that curveball is over for a strike. Right at the knees. Back to the curveball again. Marquez is making a run for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Throws it back in the infield. Just to keep Frazier at bay. 2 outs here in the second. Here's Brett Gardner. So back to the top of the order. He flew out his first at bat. And Frazier is safe. It was close, but Frazier got in there just in time. So stolen base for Todd Frazier, but it is 2 outs. And this was through for a base hit. Frazier's going to try to come home. The throw. Offline. Yankees lead it 2-0. So the stolen base comes through, and Gardner gets the RBI.
Number 77.
Great piece of hitting by Gardner. Then great base running by Frazier. Kemp couldn't make a good throw. So the Yankees inning still alive again. 2 outs. And that's a strike. Gardner, of course, part of the veteran group of this New York Yankee team. As Clint Frazier fouls it off, he's down 0-2. Slide at the dirt. Flowers keeps it in front of him. Here's the 1-2. Just missed. 2-2. stays alive. Oh, just missed with the fastball, full count. Sanchez on deck, he's already homered. Got him with the two-seamer high as he chased it, and Terran gets out of it. But he allowed another run on the RBI single by Brett Gardner after the stolen base by Tar Frazier. With through 2 innings, Yankees with 2 runs, 2-0 over the Atlanta Braves. Thank you everybody for joining me. Of course, these are the normal commentators if you had this game. Matt Bansherzian, Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac. Of course, I'm Troy West. I'm calling the game as we just reached 3:30 Eastern Time. As you're watching MLB The Show 17 live exhibition between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. As Luis Severino is on the mound, he misses with that pitch. As Dansby Swartz is in the batter's box. I'm Troy West. Thanks everybody that's watching on YouTube and on the PlayStation Network, possibly. And Swanson flies out the center field. And as we look at the AL East, very, very tight. Yankees still right there. Tampa Bay is struggling. I hope I'm not a jinx. Every team that was playing well before I broadcasted them went on a little bit of struggle. The Milwaukee Brewers are struggling right now too. Actually, they was losing to the Washington Nationals 15-2. I checked. Bryce Harper, 2 home runs in the game. So does Ryan Zimmerman. That game probably about over now. If not, but it was over. When they went up, we think it was 15-1. But it might be literally over now. And there's a lot of afternoon baseball today. As Canarte is down 0-2. So I gotta get the names, pronunciations right. And he hits this one and finds the outfield again. It's Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 down. So here's Brandon Phillips. He struck out his first at bat. Braves threatened in the last inning but couldn't get any runs. Now they trail 2-0. Phillips pops it up. Sanchez has a play. And that's like that. The Braves are down here in the third. We'll move on to the bottom of the third. Yankees put a run on the board every inning. Will they do it again? 2-0 as Gary Sanchez will lead off. Of course, Sanchez hit the solo home run in the first inning. Of course, no Aaron Judge. He's not in the lineup for the Yankees. Fastball misses low and our way. 1-0. Sanchez hit another hard ball for a single this time as he's 2 for 2. Hard hit grounder this time. As again, that ball was a little high in the strike zone as well. So here's Matt Holliday as he takes a strike. Right at the top of the letters there. And this one could be a double play, but it's missed as Rodriguez can't handle it. Sanchez will move to third. As that probably will be an error, or Rodriguez had an easy double play, but he botched the ball. As this ball ate him up. So runners on the corners, no outs. So here's Gregorius. Change up right there for a strike. As to Hearn is in trouble again. Fastball at the knees for a strike. So the Warriors down 2-0-2. Pitch count for Tahir getting up there as well. And this was hit into the outfield, base hit. 1 run will score, RBI single for the Warriors. And it's 3-0 now, New York. So the Braves come out to talk to her. No outs here. They got action in the bullpen now. So still no outs. Yankees now leading 3-0. Ball low for ball 1. That's a strike. Another strike at the knees. 1-2. Turn probably at least would have get out of this one without them having to go to the bullpen, but that's not going to happen probably, as this will go all the way to the wall for a base hit. This will bring home at least another run. They will stop the runners at third and second. 4-0 New York.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Frazier.
So here's Frazier. He's 1 for 1, and he scored at the steal of the base. Now I imagine if Tahern doesn't get Frazier out, Braves probably gonna make a move to the pen. Fouls it off. Still no outs here to the third. Fastball misses. 1-1. High fastball. 2-1. Fouls it off. Counts even now at 2-2. Slider just missed for a count. Ellsbury is on deck for the Yankees. Mentioned again, there's no outs here in the third. Fastball got him at the knees. Call strike 3. Frazier doesn't like the call, but he's out. 1 down. Here's Ellsbury. He struck out his first at bat. Chance to drive in 2 more with a base hit. Fastball misses. 1-0. Low fastball. 2-0. This was fouled away. 2-1. And this will be foul. Got him! Down at the knee, strike 3. 2 big strikeouts for Tahir. And there's 2 outs there with 2 on for New York. So here's Torres. Flew out his first at bat. Strike into the side corner, strike 1. See if Torres can come up with the big hit and blow this game even more open. Change up low. 1-1. Fastball away. 2-1. Curveball bounces in the dirt. 3-1 now. Fastball in there. Counts full. Big pitch here coming up. Change up, hit, foul. This one's popped up the left field. Kept under it. Inning over. But the Yankees do some more damage. They play home another 2 runs as we look out at Monument Park again. Historic Yankee Stadium. After 3 innings, the Yankees lead at 4-0. Freeman will lead off for Atlanta here in the 4th. As now they're down 4-0. Fastball high, too late. 1-0. And this was hit hard, deep left field the other way, give it chase, and having room is Gardner for the out. So allowed out, but out is an out. Here's Matt Kemp. And Kemp hits this down the line. Deep. Gone. Solo home run. In the second area in left field. And the Braves on the board. Like Sorino left one up. Kemp took advantage. The good thing is nobody was on base, so it's just 1 run. And it's 4-1 now, Yankees. Yeah, that ball was left high in the zone. And Kemp knew it once he hit it. So here's Matt Adams. Low fastball, ball 1. He actually did get a single in the second inning, but could not make it home. Change up out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, chases that ball outside. 1-2. It's the 1-2 pitch. Slider just inside. 2-2. Good take that time by Adams. Two pitch. Low. Full count. Rodriguez on deck. He also has a single. See what Sorino throw here. Got him with the fastball inside. Adams couldn't handle it. 2 outs. Here in the Atlanta 4th inning.
Shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
So here's Rodriguez. See, we'll try to reach. Keep the inning going. Fastball to D, strike 1. Of course, I gotta check and see if it was an error on Rodriguez that kept the Braves to turn it a double play. That would have probably minimized their damage they did in the last inning. He's now 0-2 at this at bat. Struck him out. Great slider by Sorino. And that is the inning for Atlanta. But Kemp gets them on the board with a solo home run. But they still have work to do. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. New York Yankees lead it 4-1. Just want to take the time to say you can buy MLB The Show 17 yourself right now in stores or via the PlayStation Network. And the Braves is going to make a change and bring better casino in. And it's the Hearn. Out of gas. He only goes 3 innings, allowed 4 runs. Oh, nice sinker there. 97. Wow. Look like a regular fastball. And Gardner will try to bunt his way on. And he will get there.
Number 77.
Nice awareness by Gardner. And Swanson had no chance. So he reaches at the inning as he leads it off. It's a strike. Clint Frazier, he's 0 for 2, struck out. Last time up. Of course, he's playing in the place of Aaron Judge. He's not in the lineup. Of course, when I put these games together, I go by the daily rosters. So I guess maybe tonight or at least soon they're gonna sit Judge down, give him a day off. 1-2 to count to Frazier. And he fouls it off. Stay at 1-2. Slider misses. 2-2. Got him. Nice pitch. Strike 3. 1 out here in the Yankees 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
But here's Gary Sanchez, who's done some damage already in this game. Nice pitch. A lot of movement. Probably fooled Frazier. Gets the ones over top of it. Fastball away. 0-1. Sanchez 2 for 2, the home run. Of course, reached on the single, later scored. And that was hit hard, but out of play. Counts even. And this throw, he's safe. So Gardner steals a base, and will this be beneficial for the Yankees again, as they're 2 for 2 on stolen bases now in the game. 2 close plays though. Three and 1 to Sanchez. Man, Holiday's on deck. Fastball to knees. Sanchez probably was taking that one. 3 and 2. Got him with the slider. Good pitch by Vasquino that time. And it's 2 outs here in the 4th. Great movement on the slider. Sanchez couldn't handle it. Strikes out. So here's Holiday. Try to break home Gardner from second. Takes the first pitch strike. He's 2 for 2 in the game though. Single here will put home another run on the board. High pitch strike. And 1 ball to 1 strike. Excuse me. Nice, that slider again. 1 and 2. Oh, like Holiday thought about it. 2 and 2. Stays alive. And this one's fouled away. Stays alive again. 2-2 pitch. Got him! Strikes out the side, have a little trouble. But finally the Braves put a 0 on the board. We're through 4. 4-1 New York. And I was saying I was going to check on that error. Well, I thought it was an error on Rodriguez. Actually, they didn't give him the error. They gave the hit to Holiday. So as Marquez leads off the 5th for the Braves and fouls that off. And Marquez fights that one off. He's down 0-2. Ball was inside. Tied up Marquez a little bit. 0-2 is the count. And Marquez go right back up the box, but it's caught by Gregorius at second base. At shortstop, excuse me. And that's the first out here at the end. So here's Flowers. 0 for 1. Slider misses. And that one's fouled off. 1-1 is the count. Slider, nice pitch. 1-2. Another slider. Flowers chases it and strikes out. Nice pitching by the young Severino that time. 2 outs here in the Braves 5th. So that brings up Swanson. He comes up with the bases empty. As I mentioned to start this game, he got sent down to the minors just today. So, but we're through halfway through the game exactly. Gregorius, Headley, Frazier threw up for the Yankees. They lead it 4-1. So here's Gregorius, 1 for 1 with a walk as well. Nice pitch there. 1-1. And that is close but foul. Stays alive. 0-2. Got him inside, struck him out. 4 strikeouts. Vazquino, but a few hits in between there, but he struck out every batter for all 4 of his outs. So here's Chase Headley, Frazier is up next. Headley doubled, back in the 3rd inning. Oh, two-seam Mafudo, strike 1. This one softly hit, foul. Vazquino is coming, stop the bleeding. Team still down by 3 as another strikeout. 5 now since he came in the game.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Frazier.
Great movement, great location. Here's Todd Frazier. Sinkers slow. Frazier, of course, he scored a run. He singled, but then he stole a base. And he wound up scoring. Fouled off. Nice two-seam at the D's. That was at 97. Said great movement. Stays alive, 1-2. Low. 2-2. Got him with the sink at the knees. 6 strikeouts. Another strikeout the side inning for Vazquino. So that gives the Braves opportunity to get back in the game. We threw 5. 4-1 New York Yankees. Just turned 4 o'clock here on the East Coast. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Troy West. Thanks for those who will watch either through the PlayStation Network or definitely on my YouTube channel at Solid D Assassin. Check out all the rest of my projects. Of course, main project I'm doing right now is, of course, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Probably will do another live video later on today. And I want to send a special shout out to 3 of my subscribers. My newest one, as Incarnate rounds out. Column Double R, Retro Ryan from England. He checked me out the other day. As this is Brandon Phillips at the plate for the Braves. Of course, I'm at Pet Nut, who's growing every day with his channel. And of course, my man, Fat Man, Don Parker, one of my closest friends. Of course, me and him play the game together every day. Especially Call of Duty, you probably catch him on there, or some of my other videos, we could be chucking it up laughing. So I want to thank those three guys, as always. Phillips hits this one to left field, and it's caught by Gardner for the second out.
First baseman number 5.
Braves just can't catch a break. Yeah, it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2. Oh boy. Just chase that. Strike one. So Reno, look at his very efficient game so far. Freeman again chases 0-2. And he missed it, and he might reach on a strikeout, and he will. So Freeman was tied up, but the ball gets away from Sanchez, and he reaches despite the strikeout. So the inning will stay alive, and Matt Kemp's comes up, and this could be good. He soloed in the 4th. A home run here will bring the Braves within 1. Stay down 4-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Change up away, 1-0. And he's chased the slider that time. 1-1. Said nice break there. And Kemp fouls it away, 1-2. Oh, close pitch. Good take that time, 2-2. And this was lined up the box, base hit. Freeman will stay at second. So the tying run will come to the plate for the Braves as they down 3 runs as Kemp reaches again. And power is coming up with Matt Adams, who is DHing. One swing could tie this game. Change up low, 1-0. Adams does have a hit in the game, a single. He's always a threat to go out. Oh, fastball at the knees, but Adams couldn't catch it. 1-1. Adams misses. 2-1. Almost like a pitch out pitch. Two outs. Braves trying to get back into the game. Change up. Adams out in front. 2-2. Big spot here for Severino here. It's the 2-2 pitch. And Adams pops it up. And Soriano going to get out of it again. And the Yankees avoid any damage. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. New York still lead it 4-1 over the Atlanta Braves. Here's Jacoby Ellsbury having a rough time at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Of course, Vasconito has struck out 6 for his 6 outs, as this is his 3rd inning of work. And he gets a 2-seam over for a strike that time. Braves got some action in the bullpen. 2-seamer misses. 1-1. This was light and a base hit. So Ellsbury reaches, and he has speed as he reaches for the single. So here's Torres. That would play, it'd be hard to turn here, but Braves will like that. That just misses at the knees for ball 1. Torres 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. And this is a slow roller, but a foul ball. Low pitch, 2-1. Another ball out the zone, 3-1. Gardner is on deck. And this was going to be tough to turn 2. They get 1, and this ball sails away, and Torres will move up to second. So, but they do get out, but a high throw. When Torres to second base. So here's Gardner. Another RBI opportunity for the Yankees. 1 out here in the 6th. Sliders over for a strike. Two-seam at the knees, strike 2. Slider misses bad. 1-2. Another missed pitch. 2-2. Stays alive. And this was hit back up to the pitcher. Vasconito makes the throw. 2 outs now. But Torres moves to third base. So here's Frazier. 0 for 3. Struck out his last at bat. And that one gets away. But Torres stays at third base. Wow. Luckily, that bounced on the wall that hard. 2-0 to Frazier, though, at the plate. Nice pitch there. 2-1. Try to get back into the count. Fouls that pitch off. Evens the count up at 2-2. Slider just missed. Full count. So most likely be his last batter. Got him looking. Big strikeout for Vescanino, and he done a great job coming in relief. Strikes out 7 batters and haven't scored any runs on them. We threw 6. Yankees though lead at 4-1. As we reach the 7th inning, thank you so much for watching. Troy West here. Atlanta Braves versus the New York Yankees. No Aaron Judge. Sorry about that. Couldn't really control that unless I would have played as the Yankees. The Yankees still have a 4-1 lead. Here's Sean Rodriguez leading off the 7th for Atlanta. Need to put something together soon as the outs starting to get thin. Scoring. Severino still in the game. Just misses the fastball. Still at only 68 pitches. Only allowed the solo home run to Kemp as Rodriguez reaches again in the same spot he hit a single the last time. And the Braves have a leadoff runner on. Start the 7th.
The batter, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
CNI single by Rodriguez. Braves have had some opportunities, just could not take advantage. So here's Markakis. Cutter's in there for a strike. Markakis 0 for 2. Fill out his last at bat in the 5th. And this was lined to center field, but Gardner has it. Excuse me, Ellsbury makes the play, 1 out. So here's Flowers. He struck out his last at bat. Inside fastball, ball 1. Another base runner will bring the tie run to the plate. Oh, nice cutter. Fools him. Strike 1. Oh, out in front of the changeup. 1-2. Slider. Nice take. 2-2. And fouls it off to stay alive. Counts even at 2-2. Braves trail by 3. Need some base runners. Struck him out. Great pitch by Severino that time. And that one brings up Dansby Swanson, who's currently right now not even on this Atlanta Braves team. Comes up with 2 outs. Fastball misses. 1-0. Swanson is 0 for 2. Of course, been struggling. A lot of hype around him. Maybe that's why the Braves said he need to go back down to the minors. And Swanson lines this one into left field, all the way to the wall. Gardner plays it off the wall well. Braves with two in score position now with 2 outs. Great base hit that time by Swanson. And a double. So here's Kiyate. He's 0 for 3. A base hit will be huge here for Atlanta. Big spot for both teams here. 2 outs, 2 on, second and third. And Canarsie at the plate, and he takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Of course, one swing and we're tied. But you probably just want to get these 2 runners in. Slider just on the outside corner for strike 1. And Canarsie trying to show some patience here. And that ball gets away. They're going to take the risk. And they fail. Play at the plate and the inning is over and the Braves by the blue opportunity. Get up and stretch. Yankees in control still, 4-1. So Gary Sanchez will lead off. The Braves will go to the bullpen as Ian Cole will come in. Look at his numbers for the Braves. Can he keep it a 3-run game? Sanchez, of course, having a good day at the plate. Already has a home run. Nice 2-seamer, strike 1. Curveball misses. 1-1. Nice pitch. 1-2. This one's grounded to third base. Swanson. Over to first to Freeman, 1 out. So that brings up Holiday. 2 for 3. Fastball misses. 1-0. Very close. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Yankees lead it 4-1. Braves had a few opportunities. They had blew, especially in the top of the 7th inning. Had runners over second and third. A pass ball. Tried to score from third was Rodriguez. He was thrown out at the plate in the inning. Short one right here to Holiday. 3-1. Glorious on the Odesticle for New York. Fouls that pitch off with now full 3-2. Miss, and he gets away with a walk. So Gregorius will come up with a man on first. Bro doesn't like it. Well, it's a close pitch. Here's Gregorius. He's 1 for 2. And this is a liner foul. Curveball in the dirt. And Holiday moves up. Now, I don't know if Flowers' momentum carried them back that way or not. But they had no chance to get Holiday. Runner 1 to the Gregorius at the plate. Fouls it off. 1-2. This was grounded to short. Rodriguez makes the throw. 2 down. Holiday stays at second base. Here's Chase Headley. Doubled all the way back at the third, and he 1 for 3 overall. Fastball at the top of the zone, strike 1. Fouls it off. 0-2. Outside. 1-2. Curveball gets him. Flowers got to throw the first to record the strikeout. And that is it for the Yankees here in the 7th inning. Braves have 2 more at-bats. They have made some noise, but have not scored a lot of runs. We go to the 8th inning. 4-1 New York Yankees. So,
Center fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
so Inciarte is in again, as he was at bat when the Braves had 2 on. With 2 outs. The ball got by Sanchez, but he was able to recover it, throw it to Severino, who's still in the game, for the out at the plate to end the inning. And this was back up the box to hit Soriano. Here's the play by Torres, and he's safe. Torres could not get the play at all. And if this would have happened in the last inning, Braves would have at least been down just by 2. Still in the top of the order. That would do it for Luis Severiano. Great outing. Just allowed the 1 run on a solo home run by Kemp. As the Yankees go to the bullpen, he acknowledged the crowd as the crowd gave him a standing ovation, well deserved. So Dylan Betances will come in for New York as you look at his numbers. Yankees bullpen is one of the best. Of course, still got Chapman in there as well. So here's Brandon Phillips with opportunity. No outs, man on first base. Nice pitch there, 97, strike 1. Phillips 0 for 3. Oh, nice fastball there. Phillips can handle it. 0-2. Oh, nice slider. Got him. Strike 3. And a rough day for Phillips. So here's Freeman. He reached on an error. Let's see what Betances throw to him. Backs him off the plate with that pitch, 1-0. Fastball outside. 2-0 to Freeman. Of course, Betances try to get it to Chapman. Fastball blew it right by Freeman. 98. 2-1. It's the 2-1 pitch. Check the swing, but they get a call strike. Betances has gotten back into the count. Got him again, another slider. Freeman's down on strikes. 2 outs here in the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Kemp. 2 for 3. What's the solo home run, the only run of the game for the Braves so far. Two outs. Braves need to put a dent in this lead soon. That slurve is on point for Betances. 0-1. And try to go after the fastball. 0-2. Stays alive. Checks over there. And Carsey over there. Here's the 0-2. Life back up the middle, but a play made by Torres. And that will end it for Atlanta here in the 8th inning. Yankees will try to put a little bit more distance in between them as we get near the end of the game. 4-1, New York. Thanks again for everybody watching on YouTube and via PlayStation Network. Todd Frazier leads off for New York as his team leads it 4-1. I'm Troy West saying thank you. Just turned 4:30 here on the East Coast. Of course, I try to do this at least once a week, usually Wednesday. I'm a day late today as the Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Yankees here at Yankee Stadium. Yankees scored the first 4 in the first 3 innings. Since then, Atlanta bullpen has come in and has done a great job, but the office can't get nothing put together. They will have one more try to do that as Frazier now down 0-2. Stays alive. And this one is a slow roller, but finds a whole base hit for Frazier. So Frazier leads off the 8th with a single.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So that will bring up Ellsbury. It's Cole trying to keep the Braves at 4. This is going to be a tough play for Kemp, but he gets there in time. 1 out.
Now batting,
So here's Torres, 0 for 3.
Ronald Poirier.
Change up on the outside corner, strike one. Curve ball in the dirt. One and one. And this was a hit and run opportunity, and they might double him off. And he gets back just in time, 2 outs. Great play by Markakis to be aware. So here's Gardner. 2 for 4. Fastball just missed. And Frazier gets the jump, and he steals another base. And this was hit the center field, and Carte makes the play. So this is the final opportunity for the Braves. Adams will lead off, Rodriguez and Markakis, as the Yankees still hold on to a 3-run lead. And they will turn to Aroldis Chapman. Not 100% vulnerable, but usually over when he comes in. Here's Matt Adams to lead off for Atlanta as they down to their final 3 outs. .100, but misses high. Fastball low, strike one. Slider. Adams out in front of it, 1-2. Stays alive. And Adams fouls it off. It's the 1-2 from Chapman. And Adams hits this one down that low left right field line, but Frazier has room for it. 1 out. So here's Sean Rodriguez. 2 for 3. Without hitting a knife. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Last pitch was clocked at 100 miles per hour. That was at 99. 1-2. Braves need base runners. 1-2 to Rodriguez. Struck him out. Change up out the zone. 2 down here in the ninth for Atlanta. It's just tough when you throw a changeup at 86, your fastball is at 100. So here's Markakis' final chance for Atlanta. .101, but way high. 1-0. And it's a slow roller to short. Gregorius gets him, and that's the game. Chapman comes in, close the door. A lot of the action as far as scoring was in the first 3 innings, but both teams couldn't get nothing else. With the Yankees gets 4 as they win it 4-1. As another live exhibition wraps up here. Thank you so much for watching. Salviano, great game, pitched 7 innings. Betances pitched the 8th, and Chapman pitched the 9th and gets the save. Hearn pitched the first 3 innings. The Braves relievers did a good job, put zeros up on the board. And that is it. Let's go to the PA announcer.
Our final run score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
I want to thank everybody again. The final score here from Yankee Stadium: the Yankees 4, the Braves 1. Like I said, I try to do one of these games a week, preferably on Wednesdays. Today is Thursday, of course, so I missed the day. Apologize for that. I was going to do this game earlier this morning just to gauge the time, because like I said, I didn't get nobody watching live, so I'll probably try to do it at a different time. So I might try to do it either an earlier time or a later time. I haven't decided that yet, but I'm definitely probably going to change the time to see if I get more people to watch live. But of course, even though you can watch live, of course this will be in the playlist under MLB The Show 17 live. And now this is be the 6th game I've done the last 6 weeks. Of course, the Braves was one of my childhood teams, so it was just good to play with them. Of course, the Yankees have a big future ahead of them. A lot of the young talent, including Luis Severino, who was outstanding on the mound. So that's going to do it. I want to say thank you once again to all my subscribers. Shout out to my man Fat Man, Pet Nut, and Retro Ryan. Thank you 3 specifically, and everybody else that support me. I'm Troy West saying thank you. Again, the final score: the New York Yankees 4, the Atlanta Braves 1. I might go again live with some more Crash, trying to get the rest of the relics and the gems later on tonight, so look out for that. I also look at my other projects, of course, my sports blog. I'll be doing another one Saturday. A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports, so I will do another video Saturday. Just want to thank everybody once again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Troy West saying thank you so much. Of course, known as Silent Assassin on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you guys later.